Hi everyone, welcome to week 7 of English 122 College Composition, part 1. So this is the week where you'll be submitting your final draft of your essay. We've been working on the same piece of writing and doing building blocks and analyzing your reading and reanalyzing it, and now we finally come to fruition. So I mentioned this last week. Make sure that you read my comments. Make sure that you know whether or not you need to do small scale revisions or large scale or both, and make sure that you're making those changes. One of the mistakes that a lot of people make is turning in the same essay for this that they did for the first draft, and you are being graded in terms of the rubric on a few different things here. So you want to make sure that you note that. In the rubric, again, we have two categories, two criteria that are in regards to the introduction, and it asks for you to exceed proficiency clearly, insightfully, and in a sophisticated and creative manner, building on what you did the first time and hopefully making any changes that you needed to make, any suggested changes. Then we have a couple points here for points of criteria, two criteria that have to do with the body. So having a clear, insightful, sophisticated, creative body where you are supporting that main idea and supporting your thesis by pointing out or talking about those points of analysis that we've been working on throughout the class. We have, again, two criteria for your conclusion, so make sure you include that paragraph here. A lot of people still leave it out. You need to summarize your ideas and then draw conclusions. And again, you'll see that the rubric's changed where it's asking for exceeding proficiency and being insightful, sophisticated, and creative. And basically, that's that whole section right there where the language is kind of the same. It's basically there because it's looking for you to expand on and fix any problems from the first version. So that's kind of what that's doing. And then our last criteria is the articulation, and then we have a new criteria for citation and attribution, making sure that those citations are correct. Attribution, as I've hopefully talked about, attribution means that you're showing where things came from, and citation is the actual thing at the end of the sentence in parentheses where you are giving the author's name and the page for MLA and the name and the year in the page for APA. You can use either citation format, but the citations do need to be in there. So hopefully by now you've looked at those resources and you can make all of your revisions. So I look forward to looking at the final versions of your papers. Thanks, everybody.